Hello, everybody. Welcome to the newest installment of Up Late with C&D. I'm your host tonight, Christian, and my co-host,
Denzel.
And we are here to talk to you tonight about Ultimate Party Games.
The ultimate of Ultimate Party Games. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. The first party game we want to talk to you about, the host will introduce that one, and that is...
My first pick is the WWE series. However, my co-host has limited me to one in particular because he knows that I can talk about that series.
We would be here all night because I also can talk about that series. The games I love more than what I see on TV, but you know,
the games are fun to play with friends, and one in particular I've played with my co-host here is WWE 2K14.
Right.
And I am not ashamed to know or to find out that he whipped my ass in that game. Now, most of y'all don't know I'm usually pretty decent at these games. However, I don't know if I was just off my game that night or what happened, but he dug into my ass.
I actually played them a lot more than what people expect. Just because a lot of people, they see me and they're like, well, he's probably playing some action adventure or something like that. But behind the scenes, it was WWE every day, every single hour I could get it, every minute. I'm playing it non-stop, whether it's by myself or with people. I was just, like, I would go in. The same thing with that one with basically a lot of games on the list. I would just play them, and I made sure I was, like, really good to the point where either I wouldn't lose or I could make sure I had fun more than anybody else.
And that's the thing, no matter win or lose, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have fun.
You're going to have a lot of fun, yeah.
And then, and for those of you who know wrestling, you know, there's a whole different kind of match setups. You can play 1-on-1, 2-on-2, Royal Rumble style.
I screwed him over hard because the match type we played, it was me, him, and another friend of ours. And I was the special referee. And the other friend of ours, he put him in a submission hold, and I just instantly called the match, and I was just like,
he wouldn't give me any chance to do anything.
He tried to pin him, and I didn't count.
I tried to pin, he wouldn't count. I tried to go for submissions, he wouldn't do anything.
I wouldn't. He
left the damn ring during the submission attempt. I'm just like, I
made sure, I was just like...
He made sure that I walked out the loser.
Just to mess around with him, I was like, alright. And then we played a match where everybody was in it, but I still whooped everybody's ass.
And the way he did it was kind of cold-blooded and just underhanded, because he just... I was digging in. Me and the other friend were just digging into each other. He stood outside the ring on the ramp. And then whenever he saw that we were just like, either one of us was finished with the other, he'd zoom in there and just start digging in and then leave again.
Start beating the hell out of him. I would wait. I would plot for the perfect moment, and I'm like, all right, this is my time to strike. This is the time where I need to figure out what I'm gonna do.
That was also an alcohol-fueled night, and it was so much fun.
It was incredible. I loved it.
Moving on, our next game is
another great party game that I personally played a lot as a child and still play now. That would be, honestly, it would be Crash Bash. I played that a lot. I love the game. Very unique mini games. Crash Bash was essentially what people call one of the knockoffs of like Mario Party or whatnot. But it had everything. But the game board where you roll the dice, blah blah blah, it didn't have that. But the mini games were incredible. You could either play 2 versus 2 or everybody against each other. You know, a free for all. Really good. Definitely a really good series. Crash had a lot of games that people would compare to Mario Kart because Mario offhand is the one that initially did most of the stuff first. But that does not make it the number one out of what it did. Still, Crash Bash honestly holds a place in my heart that Mario Party, for me, kind of like vanished from. So, it was a really good game. Did you ever get to play it?
I did. I only played it because back in the day I was just a huge fan of Crash Bandicoot. So,
right.
anything Crash that I can get my hands on. You know, I played at least once.
Right.
I played with some buddies of mine, and we had a great time. We just made up like little personal challenges for each other. You lose, you gotta do this, and whatnot.
The best one when you play party games is, let's say it's a 4-player game. You got 6 people. When you lose, you gotta give up the sticks. That's the best rule right there.
Never wanted to give up the sticks.
Never want to give up the sticks. You're like, well, let me try again.
Let me try. Nah.
You had your chance.
Hand them sticks over.
Hand them sticks over. That's the best. That's the best party rule. Like, that's the best thing for party games. But the third game we're gonna get into is.
While we're on the topic of Mario, let's go with Mario Kart. In particular, Double Dash.
One of my all-time favorite Mario games. I destroyed everyone's life in Double Dash. I honestly think that was the summer I lost about 10 friends. Just because of how good I was at the game, how much I loved to play the game. I mean, I had it down to a science perfection. From Peach Beach all the way to freaking Donkey Kong Mountain. I had it down to a science, man. I'm telling you, Bowser's Castle was nothing. In Rainbow Road Rainbow Road wasn't as challenging as what they make it now. Just because if you played it enough, you get the hang of it. But now, if you play it a decent amount, you still struggle a little bit. But Mario Kart Double Dash was one of my all-time favorites. I loved everything about the game. I unlocked all the characters. I beat all the cups. Got gold on all of those. I mean,
I think in that game is I don't even know why I did this. I would always choose Baby Mario and Luigi in the little baby carriage cart.
Yeah.
And I would always, because I found out, and I'm not even sure if this is 100% accurate or not, but they were just so much faster than everybody else.
They were, believe it or not, Mario Kart Double Dash, even in its early age, it still had the stats that just weren't posted like they have them now with the new Mario Kart. But some characters were faster, other carts were faster. Even it'll be weird, like you could have like Donkey Kong and King Boo on a cart, but it would still be fast. It just depended on, what you did, how you set it up. The best thing though about Double Dash, if you didn't get to play it, the best part about it was that each character had their own ultimate weapon that you got out of those mystery boxes when you raced. Mm-hmm. So Donkey Kong had his huge, like, king-size bananas. Mario and Luigi had their speed boost mushrooms. Everybody had their own unique thing that they could use that brought something different to the playing field. Very good party game. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, that one was actually the game where you could play it with. You could play on a LAN connection, have 8 people. I mean, honestly, if you just wanted to party like that, you could have 8 people on one system and just pass the controller when you switch characters. Mm-hmm. If you really wanted to do that. But
that game was so much fun. It caused so much dysfunction with me.
It really did, man. Like I said, I swear I lost about probably 10 friends that summer. That was just...
That was the game that determined the king of the house for the entire summer.
It did.
And I was always the king.
I had that title as well. We should definitely battle that out one day. It was a really good one though. Like I said, Mario Kart Double Dash, very good one to pick. Honestly, if I had to pick our next ultimate party game that I was a huge fan of, this game actually introduced me to Xbox, and that would be Halo. Halo was one of the best party game shooters you could possibly get your hands on. If I had to pick one that I loved out of the series the most, honestly, some people will disagree, but it was Halo 2. I loved Halo 2 just because of the simple fact that there was a glitch in there that I was taught by a relative of mine, where when you dual wield, you could actually triple wield. So if you had dual needlers, you could actually triple needler and have them come out of your face.
I did not know that.
Yes, you could actually, what you have to do is you pick up 2 weapons and have another one near a wall, and you just keep pressing the button to switch about 5 times. Once you do that, you could run around and the bullets would come out of your face while you held down the triggers. So you're getting 3 times the action for half the price. It was amazing. Like one of the best things I ever did.
Halo was fun, and I admit that I only played it just to see what the hype was all about.
Really good game.
It was.
The hype was actually real for that game. I won't lie. In the earlier games, I feel Halo Reach was the last of the decent Halos, and it really just it was a good game, man. If you got to enjoy it, I'm glad you did. If you didn't, I hate that you didn't. Maybe you can get some people now. Like I said, this list is the party games, so it is still a good party game. Good to get people together to play it. It's really fun. And the more you lose in that game, I'm telling you, the more you're going to practice, the more competitive you're going to get. You're going to try to be the best you can be when you go against that person again. Because if you're not, they're going to beat you down every time. You're going to get beat down every single time. I'm telling you. Because Halo 2 even had the glitch, the super jump glitch, where you could like jump on like a crack the right way and it would like bounce you into the sky. And if you bounced into the sky and you get stuck with a sniper rifle, you literally win. That's it. So there's nothing else that you would have to do. So, but yeah, I mean that's also a really good party game. Do you want to do another one? Okay.
Next game that I want to talk about, and I'm just gonna go with Wii Sports.
Okay.
In particular, Wii Bowling.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
We can talk about the whole thing.
Oh, now you're letting me talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, because that is a game.
It is.
So it's not a series. That's just a game. So that's.
Yeah, because that game, I played Wii Sports with my parents, and my parents don't even like video games like that.
Yeah, same thing with me.
Had a great time, and we just got together just every couple nights and just played Wii Sports.
Any part of it. I mean, honestly, like you enjoyed all of it, which was the best part. You enjoyed the golf, you enjoyed the boxing, you enjoyed the bowling. I mean, it was amazing. And then they came out with the Sports Resort, which was even better. We won't get into that, but it was a good one as well. Wii Sports was definitely one of the ones I enjoyed myself once I got a Wii. Like I told you earlier, I literally remember a night where it was a school night, kept beating my dad and my brother so bad that they would not let me go to bed for the next day. They kept me up literally all night and until they were satisfied with losing a good like 15 times in bowling. So yeah, but Wii Sports Bowling, man, I mean, really fun. Everything about Wii Sports, like I said, was really fun. I loved the entire thing personally. But nothing else really to say about that game. It was a golden game to be made. Really good. So yeah, but with that being said, that will be our last game for Ultimate Party Games. We'll definitely dive back into the list next time,
because
it is a huge
large
list.
list.
Very big list. I made sure it was. There's a lot of party games that you can actually enjoy. But yeah, we'll definitely dive back into it another day. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Up Late with C&D. This is our 4th installment. Hopefully you guys are sticking around with this. You enjoy listening to this nonsense we're talking.
Nonsense.
And hopefully we'll see you guys next time. But with that being said, we're out of here.